What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how to make the interior for Bojangle. So here it is in all of its jangliness. That sounds weird, but we're gonna go with that because sure. Yeah, not a whole ton to say about it, I guess. I mean, it's oh, I went way too far in. It's your average restaurant fast food tutorial. And, yeah, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side, assuming I can get out of here. Alrighty, so the space need for this is, well, I don't need any space. All I need is your Bojangles from whenever the frig this came out, I don't really know. You do need some materials, though, and the ones you need to start off are chiseled tough bricks, stone bricks, pale oak planks, birch doors, acacia wood, yes. Wherever it is, it's somewhere, there we go. Polished deep slate, sea lanterns, oh lord. Polished deep slate stairs, where are sea lanterns? There we go. Again, these stairs, and then you need... what is like a good one to go for here? I don't actually know. Stripped oak wood, I guess? Might make the most sense, I'm not sure. You want to start by heading inside your Bojangles, and the first thing you want to do is you want to break your entire grass floor and replace it with chiseled tough bricks. Do I want to manually do it? I'll manually do some portions. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I don't really have any comments. You know, I'm just doing one of these or something. I'll get rid of that for a sec so I can replace the doors. Yeah, don't forget to do under the doors. I really should start doing that in the, like, exterior tutorial. If I know what the floor material will be, because usually I do at this point. But I kind of just, like, don't for some reason. Because it would definitely save some troubles for the inside. Yeah, that's not how you spell chiseled. I don't know where that even came from, to be honest. I don't know what any of those letters meant. Anyway, you should have this. Regardless of my lack of a typing ability. So, I want to head to the back real quick to the drive-thru window. And I just kind of want to clear this up and make sure that we have everything kind of right proportionately. Now, this is one of those builds where we're going to have some double-layered walls and stuff, but that is fine. Just ignore it. So... what you want to do is you want to start by, at the back wall, you're going to place on the rightmost, we'll say 8 stone bricks at the base here. You'll bring them, or leftmost 8 stone bricks, you'll kind of bring them towards you by 1. In the kind of back left-hand corner, which would be near the drive-thru window. Also might be advised to, where the bone block is on the front of the little, I guess, yeah, what's the word that I'm looking for? Indent where the drive-thru window is, you'll just bring this stone brick out by 1. We're going to kind of just start by marking out the layout stuff and then go from there. Out of the 8 stone bricks, you'll count from the leftmost one to the right by, I guess 3, but it is the 4th one you want to be on. And you'll bring it forward with 7 stone bricks. Gap of 1 and then 1 stone brick there. You can extend this stone brick to the left by 1 along with to the right by just temporarily, I believe 4 or 3? 3. Connect that end stone brick backward, and you will actually have to trim this short by 1 at the back out of that row of 8. That is fine though. And yeah. It's kind of confirming my numbers, and I'm good here. So you want to take the front right hand corner of this kind of L shape of stone brick you just made, and from this one you will count back by 4. Going right, you'll place a stone brick, birch door, 3 stone bricks, birch door, stone brick. And you'll also split the middle between the doors just down with stone bricks like so. There is one more wall we need to concern ourselves with. Yeah. On the left wall, it's just behind the backmost window. You'll count to the 2nd stone brick beyond it, and just go right with 6 stone bricks. Like so. You can extend each stone brick up with 4 pale oak planks is the number we'll go with here. And we won't really worry about doorways. Over the birch doors, you will place pale oak, but other than that, I wouldn't worry about doorways, like, at all. And, yeah. I don't really have anything to say, honestly. Normally, I have something I can ramble about, but I don't really think there's anything with this build in particular. I mean, it's a fairly simple interior. And there's no other funny city builds I really have. I don't know what I have anymore, honestly. Like, I've got a bunch of refresh, but that's about as far as I know. Which isn't really helpful in the grand scheme of things, but, you know, I guess I know I have that much, so. It's been kind of a mess with the city builds. So yeah, you should end up with this. I guess the doorway thing now is where you have the two one-block doorways kind of here near the back left. You'll just kind of place or connect the top three pale oak planks together into a wall or whatever. It's just these two. These don't have doors in them, but they are here. They're kind of just passageways. Nice. In this back left-hand room where the drive-through window is, along the back wall, this little row of three, you'll just place upward-facing stripped oak wood along the whole thing. You'll do a similar thing for the counter, actually, which is essentially... You have this area kind of in front of... It's actually the room in front of where we just were. You have this... It's almost a square. It might be a square. 3, 4, 5, 6... It is almost a square. No, I guess it is. You'll take the, like, rightmost row of this area, and just from the back moving forward, you'll place 5 upward-facing stripped oak wood again. So you'll just have the frontmost block left open. There are a couple more things we need to do, and then we can start doing the ceiling. Still where we were, you'll take... not the furthest right row of pale oak, kind of above, which is above the stripped oak there. You'll count left by 2 rows, and the top 2 rows of pale oak planks, you'll connect kind of across this with acacia wood, just like so. I guess you could use logs if you wanted, but it's not really a huge deal. Only 2 sides of one of those rows will be visible anyway. The other is kind of a placeholder. The wall to the, what would be left of this, if you're looking at it, it's just kind of front wall that just sticks out. I'm going to place a row of pale oak or polished deep set on top of the pale oak planks, and then just keep bringing it right, and it should connect into the entrance. Speaking of the entrance, we didn't actually do this yet. The wall here is just flat, so essentially these stone bricks left and right of the glass here, these like innermost ones you'll bring back with 2 stone bricks, and then those end ones can kind of be brought out by 1, and you'll just bring that all up with the 4 pale oak planks. Which will square it off pretty much. In addition, you can get rid of, I guess, your birch doors and get out orange terracotta, because the orange terracotta above the glass you will bring out by 2 rows to, again, keep it flush. And I'll also place it on top of these pale oak planks, so I do have a flat line there. I'm just kind of making sure that all the, like, edges are flat, which they are. Nice. Anyway, back to that row of polished deep slate. The blocks that don't have anything under them, you'll place 2 polished deep slate stairs under each that just face forward, like so. This just breaks up the ceiling a bit. So, in front of that, particularly the row of polished deep set, you will place 2 rows of polished deep set, and this is where the ceiling will start. From there, at the far right or far left, you'll place a sea lantern, and off each side of the sea lantern, it's 2 polished deep set, sea lantern, 2 polished deep set, sea lantern, etc. You're just keeping 2 deep set between each light, even diagonally, I guess. Yeah, you should be familiar with this pattern. If you've made a city build from me before. Like, any city build within the last, like, 4 years, honestly. It's an old pattern, but, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. Because there's no reason to. It works fine, so... And it lights well. At least when the ceiling is low enough. If it is a little bit higher, it does kind of start to not work, but I guess that would apply to any light pattern anyway. Yeah, you should have this. The back half behind the polished deep slate, like, row here, specifically, like, I guess between the pale oak walls along with the acacia wood, that kind of counts in this. You'll have 2 rows of polished deep slate behind this row, and again, I'll just stop at the acacia wood. You'll then have 1 polished deep slate off either side, and then moving in a sea lantern, 2 blocks, and it should be a sea lantern in the center, but again, you're just taking 2 blocks, sea lantern off each sea lantern. And just keeping the pattern going for this little area. From here, the ceiling heights change, so Yeah, it's a little bit lower. Bathrooms are lower, and so is the other area, which we'll do bathrooms last. To the left of the acacia wood, you have like 3 rows, and the ceiling is a block lower, so it's in line with the top row of acacia. And I'm just going to place a row of polished deep set at each side of the walls, which is, I guess, the top row of pale oak as well. And then I'll have a sea lantern at the front and back with polished deep set in the middle. And that kind of gives you a face. Similar thing in the back room here, it's the top row of pale oak again, or just above this row of orange terracotta, you'll place polished deep set off each side. You will have to kind of ignore a corner, but that's fine. An additional polished deep set moving in, followed by a sea lantern, will leave you with 2 blocks in the center, and there's another ceiling pattern. As for, I guess this room is also important, the little 2-block room here. This one's different, though. You need... get rid of your stripped oak wood and get up polished deep slate slabs. And so... essentially, above the door, you'll take the second pale oak plank above it and place just upside down polished deep slate slabs kind of coming out of it, like so. I guess along this first row. The rightmost row will be full upside down polished deep slate slabs along with that little back block at the back. But the most of the left side will be sea lanterns, which will be half a block lower than the upside down slabs, technically. Or will hang half a block lower, I guess. And yeah. The bathroom ceilings are 4 blocks tall, which is the same as the 2 kitchen ones we just did. Not the little closet, though. The one that we just did. And it's just going to be, again, top row of the pale oak or spruce. You're placing polished deep set around each side. Additional block in on either side there, and then it should just be a sea lantern to remain in the center. And yeah. Fairly simple. That's all the lighting done. You can clear your inventory, and we'll start with the kitchen and kind of work our way out. And so, for the kitchen, hold on, I'm currently not in the kitchen. You want to start by getting out. Smooth quartz stairs. I have to think about this. Stone brick stairs. Flower pots. Composters. Oak trap doors. Furnaces, or if you want to use like smokers, you can instead. It doesn't really matter. Cauldrons. Iron trap doors. Cyan terracotta, and we'll go with that for now. This will be kind of a weird hybrid, as we'll jump around a bit here, but it's fine. You want to head into the weird storage closet I mentioned earlier with the oddly different light pattern. At the right wall and back wall, or if you just walked in the door, be back and left, but basically the opposite long wall, and then just like the far end there. You'll place upside down smooth quartz stairs off of the bottom 3 rows of the wall that kind of all face the way you would think they'd face, which is towards the center of the hallway. Just like so. In the back here, on the 3 stripped oak, you're going to go left to right and place a stone brick stair facing forward, flower pot, and then an oak trap door. You'll actually break the stripped oak under the oak trap door and replace it with a composter. Turn around and just leave this room, and if you just keep walking straight, you'll take this corner kind of behind the counter and place a composter with an oak trap door on top. Well, it isn't technically right behind the counter, but you get the point. You can see where that's positioned. From that composter, you'll count back diagonally right by 2. Sorry, and going back, you'll place 2 cauldrons and then 2 furnaces facing to the left. On each furnace, you can crouch and place iron trapdoors. Have a row of cyan terracotta to the right of this entirely, like so. On the stripped oak counter heading, or going from front to back, you'll place a flower pot, and then a stone brick stair facing left. There are 2 composters in the main area. One by the door, which would be if you were looking at the door like you're about to leave, you'll just look to the right and off this bottom glass block, place a composter with an oak trap door on top. And there's also one in the back right-hand corner to the right of this birch door. Like so. If you want as well, there's one in either bathroom. I would go opposite corners. So essentially, if you go through the left birch door and look to the left, you'll place a composter in this front left-hand corner. Right one, you'll look to the right and place one in the front right-hand corner. And don't forget the oak trap doors on top. We'll just need cauldrons again later. Are there? Oh, never mind. Those are sinks. I'm dumb. So, clear your inventory and get out the following. Gray carpet. Dark oak trap doors. Tripwire hooks. And you want the following concrete colors. You need 4 of them, so if you don't want to use these 4, that's fine. But lime, yellow, blue, and orange. And what else can we grab here? Nether brick fence. And I guess that's really all. I guess paintings will be useful. So first off, on this counter, the stripped oak counter here at the front, you just place gray carpet on the other 3 blocks. We'll kind of clear our way in and just finish everything and then come back out and finish a couple things in here before we get the rest out. On the acacia wood, you want to place some paintings. You can do this however you want. What I would do is take the bottom right acacia wood if you're looking at it, count left 1, place a painting that should be a 2x2. Count left 2, place another 2x2, left 2, another 2x2. And it's preferred that they're all different. Doesn't really matter what the 3 are, just they shouldn't all be the same or whatever. No, I missed something. That's cool. On the cyan terracotta, you'll place dark oak trapdoors opened up against the left half of them. The back 2 cyan terracotta, you'll place dark oak trapdoors open up against the kind of like side of them like so. We'll break the cyan terracotta later. I forgot about something. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm all over the place in this. You'll crouch place tripwire hooks off the kind of backside of these 2 dark oak trapdoors above the cauldrons. Heading back through this doorway, you'll take the, I guess, right wall, and the middle 4 stone bricks. You'll place dark oak trapdoors off the top half of those stone bricks. Surround those dark oak trapdoors and more dark oak trapdoors that are open up against them, and then on top of them, you'll place tripwire hooks. Above these, going left to right, you'll place the concrete colors we got out in the order we got them out. So lime, yellow, blue, orange. That's everything behind pretty much done. We do have to do the monster spawners in a brief moment here, but not quite yet. You can just head out of here. And before we actually do the other, because there's another set of drink dispensers on this wall here, you want to take the corner of like stone brick and pale oak just kind of behind the counter here, to the right of it. But I'm considering it behind because it's from the front of the build, which is that little wall. You'll go right from this with 4 nether brick fence. Forward by 3, gap of 1, fence, left 2, back by 3. You can head forward to the other side of this wall here, where essentially you see the polished deep side stairs facing towards you on the right side. Again, it's the same thing. Middle 4 stone bricks, your left dark oak trapdoors is up against the, or off the top half. Surround those and trapdoors opened up against them. Tripwire hooks above these trapdoors with the concretes above those tripwire hooks. Clear your inventory and get out the following. Hopefully we can get enough to finish the tables as well. You need block of resin, monster spawners, water buckets, oak stairs, nether brick fence, mangrove stairs, stripped oak wood, red carpet, and we'll go dark oak signs. Why not? So head back behind the counter here, and these 2 cyan terracotta we place the trapdoors open up against. These back 2 ones, you'll break them along with the chiseled tuff under them and replace the chiseled tuff with blocks of resin. On top of the resin, place monster spawners and waterlog the monster spawners. They're just placing water on them practically. Nice. You can head forward or just like out of this area and head to the drink dispensers on this wall, because we're going to use these a little bit to help us. You want to be on the left wall, I guess, and actually we're not going to use them. You'll take the front stone brick of this like backmost window, and going right of it, you'll place 2 upward facing stripped oak wood. In front of that, mangrove stairs facing forward, Then 2 nether brick fence, mangrove stair facing back, upward facing stripped oak wood, mangrove stairs facing forward, 2 nether brick fence, mangrove stairs facing backward, and then an upward facing stripped oak. From the stripped oak here at the front, you'll leave a gap of 2 moving right and place an oak stair facing right. Right of it a fence, stair facing left, gap of 1, stair facing right, fence, stair facing left. Extend each fence back by 2. And then off the back fence, you'll place these stairs facing towards it again. You'll have the gap in the middle, that's fine. You'll then leave a gap of 2 and copy these behind each other. So gap of 2, I'll place stair, gap of 1, stair, just to place all the stairs first. And then I'll place the rows of 3 fence in the middle. That's the wrong spot. So close, though. Just like that. Place red carpet on each nether brick fence, including the booths on the left. Figured I'd try some newer table designs. I think this one shows up in Subway again, or it's something similar in the refresh Subway. I don't think it's exactly the same, but it's got like the kind of same vibe. Nice. Head back to the bathrooms, which is where we'll actually end up ending, because we're pretty much done. To the left of each door, you'll place a dark oak sign, and on one of them you'll go down a line and type women, and on the other you go down a line and type men. In all caps if you want, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Clear your inventory and get out. Glowing sex. White dye. Cauldrons. Packed ice. Levers. Smooth quartz blocks. Smooth quartz stairs. And a pale oak trapdoor. And that should be enough to finish our build, in theory. You'll take each of the 2 dark oak signs and you'll place glowing sacks and white dye on them, or you can even do colors. That'd be kind of interesting, like have them pink and blue or whatever. I never really have done that, but interesting idea. Head into the right bathroom, just because I don't know, I feel like it. And you want to look at the left wall and count to the second pale oak plank back and break it and replace it with a packed ice. On it, you'll place a lever powered on with a cauldron below it. And you can do the same thing on the other side, just off of that same ice block that should be visible. Like so. At the back center of each bathroom, you'll place a smooth quartz block. Bring it towards you with an upside down smooth quartz stair. Bring that stair up with a pale oak trapdoor. Then place a block on top of the original with a lever off the left of that top block. And you can do that in the other bathroom as well. And once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Bojangle's interior complete. That really wasn't too bad. Although these ones are fairly simple. I mean, I guess all of them are fairly simple. It's not a huge build, and it doesn't have a lot of rooms, so, you know, the restaurants are fairly, fast food restaurants specifically, are fairly easy. Anyway, thank you guys for if you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.